I'm Andie Millares. I am proudly a playwriting fellow. I am a Filipino woman with black hair, gold earrings, and a green one shoulder tank top. I'm really thrilled that Lane Stanley from my playwriting cohort will be here reading with me today. This is an untitled play, and we're just going to start from Act 1, Scene 1, so we're just going to go right into it. The stage is bare. Lights up on Teresa, a middle-aged Filipino woman in a black apron with scissors in the pocket. There's only one thing I've ever wanted to do, and that's cut hair. My idea of paradise is this. Someone who feels lost sits in my chair. It's mine, and I reign over it. This lost person comes to me because I am the authority on how they can become a better version of themselves. I pinch sections of their hair in between my fingers to give them an idea of what they could be. I guide them through small transformations until finally they look in the mirror and say, I can't even recognize myself, and this is good. They say, thank you so much for creating a bright future distinctly separate from my past. I am ready to let go of that lonely, misguided person and live as the new me that you've created. This is my dream, but it usually doesn't go this way. Most people say, looks just fine, thank you, meaning I feel more or less like the same person I was when I first sat in your chair. Sometimes things go really wrong, and at the end of everything, the person says, this is not what I was expecting, meaning I hate this new me more than I could ever hate the old me, and now not only do I hate myself, but I have to adjust. There is so much sadness that comes with cutting hair, but so much joy if you're lucky. And either way, it doesn't last. Folks will have to come in again in a few weeks or months or years. Lights out and spotlight on Brian Anchor person, a white, bald, like completely bald, like no eyebrows bald, television news anchor person in their mid-30s and wearing a blue suit. Brian addresses the audience.
Breaking news, endemic baldness is sweeping the nation. Doctors and scientists everywhere are struggling to explain the sudden and collective loss of hair of the entire American population. To try and make sense of it all, we're here at Princeton University with the woman at the forefront of hair research, Professor Julie Scientist. Professor Scientist, is there anything you can tell us to illuminate on this particularly shocking turn of events?
Hi, Brian. Yes, no, we haven't found the source of this collective shedding, but we can say so far that it's only American humans who have suffered, been affected by this phenomenon, which happened collectively early this morning around 5:25 a.m. Eastern Time.
Yes, I woke up in a bed of my own gosh darn hair. I thought my children had pranked me, and I woke them up to scold them when I realized they were completely bald too.
Yes, well, this is very harrowing for children and all of us.
Harrowing indeed. Let's see what's going on back at the KTOYNJ studio. Shelley, we've received some video testimony from the American citizens, isn't that right?
Lights out on Brian and Julie, spotlight stage left on Alex Talkinghead, a news reporter in his late 20s, bald underneath his hat, very upset about it, and uncomfortable to now be on TV. Thank you, Brian. We have been getting just a deluge of video responses here at KTOYNJ since this whole nation has lost their hair. I'm so sorry. Let's roll the clips. Lights out on Alex Talkinghead, spotlight on American citizens 1, 2, 3, and 4.
It's just so crazy, you know, that this is happening now, because I was like just saying that I should totally shave my head. And like, I think this is totally a sign from the universe to just go for it, you know, like life.
Yeah, hi. I just wanted to point out that some people already had this kind of thing. Folks had alopecia and all kinds of hair loss issues before today, so maybe we can finally get a little sympathy and recognition around here.
Look, I'll wear a wig, no problem. I'll draw on my eyebrows, but it's the lashes that are really tragic to me. Like, I can't glue fake lashes onto nothing.
Blackout, Act 1, Scene 2. The Ignacio living room. On stage sits a couch, coffee table, and a hairstyling chair. There's a mirror in front of the chair, but it doesn't have to be seen, only suggested. A Filipino parol, a traditional Christmas lantern typically made of transparent, colorful material in the shape of a star, lights the stage in different colors. Teresa sits in the hairstyling chair, bald, and looks in the mirror and out into the audience. At the foot of the hairstyling chair lies chunks of black hair. She examines herself for some time before their child, Anjali, with a full head of hair, enters from stage right.
Mom, you called me?
Anjali stops short upon seeing her mother with a shaved head for the first time. They cry. Anak, come here, don't cry. Anjali walks slowly towards the chair.
But what happened to your hair?
Well, Anak, mommy is very sick, and to get better, I'm going to be missing my hair for a while.
Sick like when I had strep throat?
Yeah, sick like when you had strep throat, but just a little bit longer than that.
So it will grow back?
When I get better, yes, I think my hair will grow back.
You promise?
Teresa cannot promise. I promise. Thank you.